The city fell silent the night the lights went out. One by one, street lamps blinked off until every shopfront and rooftop drowned in black. Neighbors stood in doorways whispering. Children whimpered in the heavy heat, and the air tasted of metal and dust. But in the middle of that endless darkness, one house still glowed: Vanessa's house. It was no ordinary home. The tall white walls and wrought iron gate belonged to the district's wealthy leader, a family known for quiet power and private luxury. A humming generator kept their lights burning when the rest of the neighborhood sweated in silence. Tonight the house was empty of its usual residents. Only Vanessa remained. Years ago, Vanessa, Zara, Gerard, and Malik had been inseparable. They grew up together, like siblings sharing secrets, sneaking out to dance, building dreams under mango trees. But life scattered them. Marriages, jobs, and distance. By the time the blackout arrived, they were memories to each other, connected only by faint echoes of those summers. Zara left her own dark apartment, drawn by that stubborn glow. She walked through dead streets, guided by memory and the faint thrum of a generator, until the gates of the leader's mansion stood before her. When Vanessa opened the heavy door, surprise flashed across her face, then softened into a smile. Loneliness had lived with her ever since her marriage collapsed, and an unexpected visit felt almost like fate. Zara stepped inside, unaware that every step across that marble floor carried her closer to a night that would not end quietly. Outside, Gerard lingered in the alley across the street. Once the fearless clown of their childhood group, he was now thin from addiction and sick with a deep cough. He had tried other doors earlier, begging for medicine and food, but neighbors turned him away. Now he stood in the shadow of the leader's wall, invisible, a forgotten friend watching the glow that only wealth could buy. Inside, time thickened. Vanessa poured tea beneath chandeliers that hummed with private power. They talked of the old days, schoolyard mischief, secret hideouts, memories that briefly stitched the years apart. But under Vanessa's graceful words hid another secret. Since her divorce, she had been secretly seeing Malik, the quiet boy who once held Zara's heart. What began as comfort had become reckless passion. Every kiss behind those locked gates carried the thrill of being untouchable. Zara kept returning as the blackout stretched on, grateful for light and for the fragile friendship revived. Until the night, a careless laugh from behind a closed bedroom door froze her steps. A man's voice, unmistakable even after years, echoed down the hallway. When she opened the door, she saw them, Malik and Vanessa together, their faces flushed with the forbidden intimacy that mocked everything they had once shared.